Hello, everyone. This is Dr. DeAndrea Matthews, again sharing some helpful information. I am the president and founder of Aldin Publications, and today I just want to share with you the 3 parts of book purchasing, or the 3 stages of book purchasing. I'll give you the 3 stages and then we'll talk about them. Stage number 1 is noticing the book. Stage number 2 is picking up the book. And stage number 3, of course, is buying the book. So if we look at when you notice a book, one of the things that are very important in just getting your potential reader or your prospective reader to notice your book, they pay attention to the book cover. That means that book covers are very important. So you'll want to put a lot of thought into your book cover. Does it match the types of covers that are in your current genre right now? What other elements are very important? What are the types of fonts that are used in your genre? There are lots of things that go into a cover. The colors that are used, what do the colors represent? Again, colors have meaning. There are things that your publisher or your editor can share with you as it relates to the cover design, or your cover designer can share these elements with you. But there's a lot of thought as to the symbols that are used, the colors that are used, the placement, the fonts. All of that is important in order to get that person to first notice the book. And the major thing that they notice is the book cover. Moving on to step number 2, picking up the book. When somebody moves from just noticing the book, which is really noticing the cover and having the cover draw them in, when they move from there to actually picking up the book, the thing that they're going to look at is going to be your book synopsis. They're going to flip to the back of the book, read the synopsis, read the author bio possibly, and make a determination from that point if they're either going to open the book and fan through the book to see if it's something that they like, or they'll make a decision at that point if they actually want to purchase it or not. What does that mean for you as an author? As an author, that means that your book synopsis needs to be tight. It needs to not only convey the message of what the book is about, but it needs to have some, if you would, trigger words, and I don't mean that in a negative way, but words that really make an emotional connection with the reader, that makes a connection from the author to the reader to let them know, hey, I have a story to tell. This is why you need to know my story. And the author bio, of course, is what lets them know, hey, you need to hear this from me, from my perspective. So your author bio is not something that you go into a lot of detail about as far as you accepted Christ at a young age, where you grew up. None of that stuff is important unless it relates to the topic of the book itself. And your author bio can change from book to book depending on what your topic is and what aspects of your life and aspects of your personality that you want to highlight. And then moving on to number 3, as far as the 3 stages of book purchasing, actually buying the book. If you notice the book and you notice the cover and you see something that you like, and then you read the synopsis or you read about the author and there's a connection made there, then the next step is to go ahead and purchase the book. Now, those are the 3 steps of book purchasing. But once they get that book, you'll want to make sure that you have included enough great information that gets them to go home and actually read the book that they've now purchased. So I just wanted to go briefly over those 3 stages of book purchasing. I wanted to let you know what are the types of things that gets people to pick your book up, because one of the things that a lot of authors say when you ask them, well, who is your book for? You say, oh, my book is for everybody. And while your book can help everyone, your book is not for everyone. Your book does have a specific target audience and an ideal reader, which I'll talk about in another video. But as far as the 3 stages of book purchasing, you'll want somebody to notice your book. That means you have to have a strong cover, and you'll want to make sure that you know what the different elements of that cover stand for. You'll also want to make sure that you have something that's going to make them want to pick that book up. And once they pick it up, they're going to want to look at your book synopsis and your author bio. And then ultimately, is it enough information to actually make them want to buy your book? So just wanted to go over that really quickly with you. Again, this is Dr. DeAndrea Matthews, president and founder of Aldin Publications. Leave your comments in the space below so I hear from you and know if it's helpful, or if you have other questions about any of the things that we've talked about. You can also let me know any other topics that you want me to cover as I go live. So thanks for sharing. Thanks for stopping by.